Hello and welcome to IFC Live, Climate is My Business. We're here at the 5th annual IFC Climate Business Forum where we're joined by investors and companies who are all providing solutions to solve the climate change problem. I'm Shari Friedman, IFC's climate business strategist at IFC, and I'm here with Danny Qian, Vice President of Jinko Solar, which is the world's leading manufacturer of solar panels by volume. And so welcome, Danny.
Yeah, thank you.
So climate is certainly your business. Can you take a second and talk about what you guys do and what you manufacture and the solutions that you guys provide?
Okay, so macro fundamentals, energy imperative, policy enablement, project delivery, and technology improvement. These are the key drivers of solar deployment. So Jinko Solar, as the world's largest solar module producer and also one of the leading pioneering technology R&D, we work with other manufacturers have driven down their solar cost 80% in the last 10 years. So accelerates the grid parity to be realized in 70% of the world today. And also we are leading their practice in renewable energy investments. In China, we own and operate 3.5 gigawatts solar projects and 1.7 gigawatt overseas, including that. In 2016, we quoted 2.42 cents per kilowatt hour for 1.2 gigawatt in Abu Dhabi. So creating the world's lowest electricity price. It means that today, solar grid parity is just around the corner and solar has moved beyond the decarbonization. It is quite simply what makes most sense. Mm-hmm. So our experience in renewable energy investment, I think it can be served as a genre for the private companies. What we are doing is not only, I want to say, what we are doing is not want to change the world. We are doing is to build up a platform, a pathway, or a tool for other private companies to be engaged into, and even to learn profitable in the upcoming new climate economy area.
So you're providing the solutions that are going to enable other companies to green their entire processes.
Yes, you know, that's the world economy has never been built by governments or built for governments. The real driving engine is the private sector. So, especially at the time that grid parity is just there, and the private sector will play critical roles to advancing the climate actions by integrating climate action into their strategy or into their business plans and into their long-term investment.
Mm-hmm. So as you said, the prices have come down a lot, and I know Jinko Solar has been in this business, part of the whole price reduction. And so how has your business model changed from starting off probably when solar energy was largely subsidized to now, as you say, it's very commercial in most cases. How have you changed the way that you're approaching companies, et cetera?
The solar power has become more competitive and without the need of government support. So lots of people ask us if there means that all manufacturing will transform from the pure manufacturing to utility. You know, that I think it depends on a company's long-term vision and strategy as well as capability. Not all manufacturers want to or are able to shift from manufacturing to other business models. It depends. But within the next decade, we anticipate that step change milestone will be reached in some key areas like grid parity with distributed solar generation, lower cost, mass scale storage, and attractive electric vehicle options, or the vibrant, secure microgrid, and the behind-the-meter smart device, etc. So in this technology-enabled and customer-engaged marketplace, particularly solar grid parity, will revolutionarily change the law of the business model of utilities. So no matter whether you are a manufacturer, no matter you are an incumbent utilities or new entrant transforming from manufacturing, first of all, you must think through which new business models either single or combined, it might be right for you. How to leverage your existing advantage, like maybe the advanced supply chain, maybe your technology gaps, etc. To develop new capabilities to be adaptive enough to within new environments.
So it sounds like you're in every single piece of the economy almost. There's almost nobody who can't benefit from having a solar panel. You go from manufacturing, transportation, buildings, large-scale utilities. You're kind of spanning all of it.
Yeah, that's we foresee a distinction between the energy supplier, service provider, integrators, or enablers, optimizer with different points of focus along the value chain. So in the past, it's very easy because that operating an integrated utility from generation to through to customer supplier was easily understood because the utility controlled the entire value chain. But nowadays, the model will change.
Totally changing.
Yeah, totally changing. So you must think of it, how to position yourself, how to leverage your existing advantages.
It's interesting because you think as a solar energy company, it's very simple. This is just kind of continuing from you, but you see from a solar energy company, for you to stay ahead of the curve, you still have to think ahead of now what's the next thing that's changing.
Yes.
It's very interesting. If you had a message for the younger audience out there, for people who are just coming into this either from a business place or a policy place who are kind of emerging into their professional careers, what would you say?
It's a difficult question, quite challenging. That I think to the young guys or to young people, it's the worst of time, it's the best of time, because you take over a world with vulnerable environment, vulnerable climates, but you also be handed over with right solutions. That is great parity with solar generation. So I think it's your turn to run profitable, to be more actively engaged for this upcoming the new climate economy era. I think the world is bet on you to build a more sustainable future.
Right. So they've inherited the problems, they've inherited the solutions, hopefully doing a much better job with creating the solutions and using them as best as they can.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Danny, for joining us. Thank you.
Thank you.